Screening Reports Incorporated messed up my background check. Hi, this is Consumer Protection Attorney Bill Clanton. I've helped hundreds of consumers, regular folks like me and you, deal with bad background checks, errors on credit reports, debt collection harassment, and other consumer-related matters. In this video, I'm talking about Screening Reports Incorporated. Screening Reports Incorporated was established in the year 2001. They've been around for about 20 years, and I was shocked when I found out how many times they've been sued. They've got 648 lawsuits against them for messing up background checks. They have 428 total CFPB complaints. They only have 7 Better Business Bureau complaints, and they only have 1 star with the Better Business Bureau. Screening Reports Incorporated, they're not the best background check company. They provide screening services to the multi-family housing industry. Multi-family housing means apartment complexes, duplexes. So if you are applying for an apartment or duplex or any other sort of multi-family housing situation, then Screening Reports Incorporated may be one of the background check companies that your landlord chooses to use. Screening Reports Incorporated has made lots of mistakes in its last 20 years, and there's a good chance that they might make a mistake with your background check. Now, the law that applies to background checks is the same law that applies to credit reports. A credit report under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it says that a credit report is anything that reflects on your creditworthiness, your ability to get housing or employment, or your mode of living. So Screening Reports Incorporated gives your landlord or your potential landlord a background check that affects your ability to get tenancy or to lease an apartment. That is a credit report. And if that credit report contains an error, then there's a violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. The Fair Credit Reporting Act says that Screening Reports Incorporated has to make complete and accurate credit reports. What happens with background check companies is they use sloppy matching. I've made videos about this, other videos about this. You can see those for more details. But if you have a common name, they will match it with somebody else who has the same name. They often don't use middle initials. Sometimes they use a year of birth or year and month of birth, not a date of birth. They'll sometimes have several matches for the same name. And they'll pick one. And if the person they pick is not you, and that person has a criminal history, then you can be mistakenly disqualified for an apartment you otherwise would have been able to get. Maybe you're homeless. Maybe you don't have a place to stay because Screening Reports Incorporated messed up your background check. The Fair Credit Reporting Act also says that when a background check company makes a mistake on your credit report, you have the right to, 1, dispute it, and then they have to correct it. They have to do an investigation. And in a case like this, that investigation should lead to them removing the negative information about you. Even if they don't remove the negative information about you, you still have a case under the Fair Credit Reporting Act for damages against Screening Reports Incorporated. The Fair Credit Reporting Act says that if you have a negligent violation, you can get your actual damages and attorney's fees. If you have a willful violation, you can get punitive damages, statutory damages, actual damages, and attorney's fees. So, if you've lost an apartment or a housing opportunity because of an error or a false statement on your Screening Reports background check, give us a call. We're ready to put the Fair Credit Reporting Act to work for you. Thanks for watching this video, and please consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you.